Hello all and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this series where we are learning Agentic RAG application. So this is the third video in this series, and in the previous two videos we have already covered the basics of Agentic RAG application. Also we have seen an end-to-end project where we have built a single agent talking to multiple vector stores. So let me quickly give you the glimpse of that. So this was the architecture that we built, and we completed this end-to-end project where we have built a single agent which is talking to multiple vector stores and extracting these details dynamically. So if you are interested, please go ahead and check out the previous two videos. The link is available in the description below. Or let me quickly show you it on my YouTube channel. So this is our YouTube channel, iTech. Please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So this is the first video in this particular playlist where we have covered the basics of RAG applications versus the agentic RAG applications with the help of this very simple research paper. Then in the second video, we have built a single agent agentic RAG framework where we have used the Gemini model as well as we have used the Crew AI framework, multi-agent framework, and we have built this end-to-end project of showcasing how exactly the single agent can handle or extract the details from multiple vector stores. So previously we have built the project where we have wrote end-to-end code, but in this video, it's going to be the no-code session where we'll be leveraging an Azure Agent Foundry Service in order to build the multi-agent framework. So it is one step beyond the previous where we have used single agent talking to multiple vector store. Now here we'll be building an multiple agents, that too with the help of Azure Agent Foundry Service, and will not be writing a single line of code. Everything we'll be leveraging is the Agent Foundry Service. So it's going to be the very interesting session. Please stay till the end and let's get started without wasting the time. So let's understand the architecture very quickly. So you can see we have a user which is going to pass the query, which that query will go to multi-agent framework. We'll have 4 agent, coordinator agent, which is going to coordinate the communication, then product agent, which is going to extract the product information, order agent, which is going to extract the order information, and support agent, which is going to extract the support information. And you can see this is connected to the knowledge base. And knowledge base, we have 3 vector stores: product DB, orders DB, support DB. So basically, we have this data across these 3 data sources. We'll be storing that data, and whenever user is asking any question, this multi-agent should route that query to respective agent, and that agent is responsible to extract the details, query the details from the respective vector store. So that's how the RAG operation works. So I am assuming that you are already aware about the basics of RAG. If not, please go ahead and check out the previous videos that I talked about. But it's going to be the very simple operation. You can see we'll be having these 3 CSVs. That data will be ingesting into the vector stores, and then we will have an user talking to the multi-agent systems, and that system is again LLM powered. Will be using GPT-4o model from Azure Agent Foundry Service, which will go ahead and start the interactions between these agents, and accordingly it will extract the necessary details. So how exactly it will look like practically? So instead of focusing or instead of spending time on this, let's start directly onto the Azure Agent Foundry Service. So first of all, let's go ahead and create the necessary services that are required. So I have opened my Azure Foundry portal. Please go to portal.azure.com. That way you'll be able to log into the Azure portal. Make sure you have an active subscription. If not, please go ahead and create that. Leverage the free service if you are eligible for that, or else select the pay as you go service. So I have already created one of the subscription, you can see. So as this video is not about how to create a Azure account, so I will skip that particular part. But if you want me to cover that as well, please ping me down in the comment sections and I'll try to cover that part as well. Assuming that you are already aware about how you can log into the portal, let's go ahead and start creating the service. So first of all, we'll be leveraging a Azure AI Foundry service. So you can see this is the service that we'll be using. You can search that service in the search bar. So let's select AI Foundry service and let's click on create resource. So every time we are creating resource, we need to give the resource group name. So let's add RG, let's say RAG. That's our going to be the, sorry, let's create new and give name as RG RAG. That's going to be our resource group. Service, let's give name as AZF, stands for Azure Foundry, and let's give RAG multi-agent as a name. First project, let's give name as RAG multi-agent, and let's hit next. You can skip all other details. You can keep system assign, manage identity. You can skip encryption, tags you can skip. Just click on review and create. Now the validation is underway. So once the validations are completed, we'll be able to create the service. You can see all the nomenclature we have given is correct, and these are the services we'll be creating under East US region. Let's go ahead and create that. So this service creation will take close to 1 to 2 minutes. So let's wait for the service creation. As you can see, the service has been created. So let's click on go to resource, and that will take us to the Azure Foundry Service. So let's click on go to Azure AI Foundry portal. So this will take us to the Azure AI Foundry portal. So this is the Azure AI Foundry portal. If you are new to this particular portal, please go ahead and check out my other videos where I have already covered these details. I will add the link into the description. And we'll be leveraging this particular service agents, because with the help of this Foundry agent service, we'll be able to quickly build the multiple agents. So let's click on this agent section. It will ask us to create a or deploy a large language model. So you can see the window has come to create a large language model. So let's select GPT-4o. As per our architecture, we'll be selecting GPT-4o. So we can select GPT-4o chat completion. Let's click on confirm, and let's reduce the token size. So 37K is not required. So I think 5K is more than enough for us. So let's select 5K and let's hit deploy. So this will deploy a GPT-4o model so that we can consume that model while building the agents. Okay, so as you can see, as soon as we have deployed the model, it has created one default agent for us. So let's not focus on that. We'll come to that particular point. You can see to the left side, we have other information available. You can go ahead and leverage that. You will find these created models under models plus endpoint section. You can see this is the model that we just deployed. And you can see other model information is also available, like the model creation date, the model token limit, right? And the other information you can see. And with the help of this particular code, you will be able to consume these models into your local environments or whatever environments that you will be requiring. And again, endpoint and keys, definitely you can go ahead and leverage those things as well. So let's stick to the agents part. So let's go ahead and start building the agents. So as we discussed earlier, so now we are into this particular agent founder service, and it's time to build this multi-agent framework. So first of all, let's go ahead and build these individual agents. So this part is done. Azure OpenAI GPT-4o model we have already deployed. Let's start building the product agent first. So for this particular agent, let's go ahead and give name as product agent. This is our product agent, and the instructions, I have already captured several instructions in order to save the time. So let me go ahead and show you that. So this is my Jupyter notebook. I hope you are aware about the Jupyter notebook. If not, let me know in the comment sections. I'll cover the basics of this as well. So with the help of Anaconda Navigator, we'll be able to load the Jupyter notebook. So this is just in order to show you quickly how exactly the data looks like. So we have these three CSVs available: catalog, orders, and support. So catalog is nothing but our products data that will be feeding to the product agent. You can see we have product ID, product name, description, and price. So these are the some dummy products that I have created along with their ID, description, and price. Then we have another CSV, order CSV, where we have captured the order level information: order ID, user name, product name, the status of that order, and the date. And at the last, we have support database. In support, we have frequently asked question answers. So you can see we have frequently asked question ID, how do I return my product as a question, and its standard answer that we have captured. So these are the three data sources that we have. Now the reason we are building this multi-agent system is because, let's say this individual data sources is very big. You are working in real organization, and each this data source is very big, and your single agent is not capable to go ahead and extract the details from these single or these multiple vector stores. So in those cases, we can go ahead and use the multi-agent or leverage the multi-agent functionality. Or if you want to improve your accuracy, if you want your single agent to be specifically deal with a single vector store, so in that case, we build a multi-agent RAG system where each agent is responsible to talk to a single individual vector store. In the previous session, we built single agent, which was responsible to connect to these three different data sources that we have dynamically, and it was extracting the detail. And in this video, we are learning how multiple agents can go and talk to their individual data sources and extract the information. So the use cases are very wide for these problem statement. This is just a simple example that we have covered in order to give you the understanding how exactly the multi-agent framework works in the organization. And so these are the three CSVs. I have converted those CSVs into TXT for us to upload that onto the agent. So you can see for catalog CSV, we have a same information with tab separated value. Similarly, for order txt, we have order information with tab separated. It just CSV format is not acceptable. That's where I have converted them into text. So let's go to our portal, and here we have given name as product agent. One thing I forgot is this prompt. So I have already written several prompts in order to save our time. So let's go ahead and select this particular first prompt for our product agent. So this is the prompt for product agent. Let's give name as catalog agent instead of product agent. Just to maintain the uniformity. So this is our catalog agent, and you can see you are a product catalog agent. You have access to a vector store containing product information, name, specification, categories, and only answer questions related to product details. And this information we have given so that this agent should behave or follow these instructions. Now, how exactly we are going to pass that vector store or the text information that we have? So you can see below we have knowledge sections under which we can go ahead and select these multiple options. So you can select local file or you can select Azure AI search, which is a vector store provided by Azure. So to keep it simple, let's select the local file first. And if you are interested or if you want me to cover the Azure AI search as well, please do let me know in the comment section. So let's select local file. Here, let's give name as catalog vs, that is catalog vector store, and let's select the file. So under data sections, we have catalog. Let's select this catalog file and click on upload and save. So this will upload this catalog.txt, and that way our agent will have access to this particular catalog.txt file that we have uploaded. You can see we have successfully uploaded the file, and here you will see one. You can see catalog vector store is added here. You can go ahead and manage or remove this catalog as and when required. So this is how we have built our first agent. So our first agent is ready. Isn't that very simple? With the help of Azure AI Agent Foundry Service, without writing a single line of code, you can go ahead and build these agents. So that's a very small portion we covered. Let's see what extra that we need to add. So we need to add orders agent as well as support agent. So let's go ahead and quickly add those. Let's click on new agent and let's give name as order agent. And for that also, let's go ahead and copy the text. So for order agent, so I have this particular instructions, or you can say it as agent prompt that we have added. You can see you are a customer order agent. You have access to vector store containing customer order level information. So that information we have added. I'll attach these data sources as well as the files into my GitHub, and I'll post that link into the description below. Then let's go ahead and click quickly add the vector store. So here we can say that orders vector store, and let's select the file and let's select orders file, upload and save. Okay, file has been uploaded successfully. You can see it is added here. Let's go ahead and quickly build the support agent. So let's give name as support agent. And in the instructions, let's copy the support agent instruction. So very simple. You are a support ticket agent and you have access to vector store containing support ticket like issue type, resolution, right? That information we have given. And let's go ahead and quickly add the vector store for this. So let's give name as support vector store. Let's select the file, support knowledge base, upload and save. So these three knowledge base we have given to individual three agents. So let's see. Okay, the support knowledge base is also updated. So you can see we have built these three agents. Now it's time to build the master agent or coordinator agent. So let's go ahead and quickly build that. So let's click on new agent. Let's give name as coordinator agent. And for that also I have prepared a simple prompt. Let's go ahead and copy this. So it is just so that it follows these instructions. So the prompt is very simple. You are coordinator agent and your job is to decide which specialist agent to call, right? And then we have this knowledge section. We don't need to add any knowledge data for coordinator agent because the task of coordinator agent is just to coordinate the communication or handle the communication between these three different agents. So that task is done. Now we have added all the information. Now for this coordinator agent, how exactly it knows which fellow agents to call? For that, we need to add a fellow agents. So you can see this option connected agents. Let's click on that. And from here we can select the agent. So catalog agent, and let's give unique name for catalog agent is, let's give name as catalog agent. Description, let me go ahead and copy the description. Very simple thing, like one liner information we need to give so that it knows which agents to call at what time. So you can see, to get the product information, it will go ahead and call the catalog agent. So let's add this. So here you will see now one agent is added. Let's go ahead and add the remaining two as well. So select order agent, give name as order agent, and for order agent, let's go ahead and copy the simple instruction or simple information related to the order agent to get a customer order level information. Very simple. That also we have added. And now the third task, and the third agent now, support agent, give name as support agent. You can give any name. And for that also, let's go ahead and copy the simple text that to get the frequently asked question and their responses. So if the question is related to this, go ahead and call the support agent. Okay. So our agentic framework is ready. You can see how quickly we have built the agentic framework with just very simple, by just writing and adding the instructions, we are able to build the agentic multi-agent framework. Let me quickly show you the my thread section. So my thread section is, or a thread on Azure Foundry is there to capture the conversation. So whatever conversation is happening between agents, everything is captured, or between agent and user, everything is captured on a thread. So I'll show you whenever we'll execute this, how exactly the thread looks like. So in order to test this, you can click on try in playground option. And under playground, you can see we can start chatting now. You can see it has started the conversation with coordinator agent, and for coordinator agent, we have these fellow 3 agents. So let's see what exactly it is. Hi, who are you? Let's see what exactly it returns. Yeah, it has generated, I am a coordinator agent. My role is to analyze your query and route it to appropriate specialist agent. And these are the fellow agents that it has access to. And you can see thread logs. So if you click on thread logs, you will be able to see all the conversation that is happening. So you can see this was the question that I asked, like the user asked, and this was the response that it has generated. So all these communication history is captured on the thread, and for each thing it is generating a unique thread. For each conversation or for each session it is generating a, and for each session it is generating a unique thread. And along with that, you can see 2 seconds it took to generate the response. 616 token it has utilized. Quality of response, it is saying 4.5 out of 5, meaning it is close to 90% accurate. That's what it is saying. And in view run info, you can go ahead and check the same thing, like how exactly the conversation have happened. So you can see it has not called any tool or not any fellow agent. So now let's ask the question. For example, do we have wireless mouse related product, and what's its cost? Let's see. Now the wireless related product, meaning it should go ahead and call the catalog agent, that is our product agent, because that information is there, and the cost information as well. Okay, you can see, yes, we have a wireless mouse available and it is priced $19.99 and features ergonomic design, 2.4 gigahertz USB receiver, and that information is available. Let's quickly go ahead and check that. So in the catalog information, you can see the product wireless mouse with ergonomic design and price 19.99, meaning it is working correctly. Now let's go ahead and click on view run information. You can see the token that it has utilized, and now you can see one more action here. It is tools. So under tools, it will show you what are the tools that it has called. So if you click on view run information, this was the question: do we have wireless mouse related product? And this was the response that it has generated. And you can see in run step, it has called the tool. And in the tools, if you see, it has called catalog agent, and he passed this query wireless mouse. Though I pass pretty long question, right? What's the, do we have wireless mouse available and what's its cost? Agent has only extracted the necessary information that it needs to query from the vector store. So this information it passed to the vector store. From vector store, it got this particular response. The catalog includes a wireless mouse, this, and it has ergonomic feature and this information. And that information, based on that, it has generated this final response. Yes, we have this wireless mouse available, meaning that routing is working correctly. The query is going to the catalog. So this multi-agent framework is working. Let's try one more question. Let's try asking question related to the support. So how do we cancel the order? Now it should go ahead and call the support vector store. So first it should go ahead and call the support agent, and then support agent should go ahead and call the support or extract the details from the support vector store. So you can see to cancel an order, you can visit order page and cancel it, and within 24 hours before it is shipped, you will be able to cancel. So again, if you click on view run information, and if you click on connected agents, you can see it has called support agent. How exactly it is diverting or routing these a conversation to the respective agent and then extracting the required information from with the help of that agent. So with this, you can see now how accurate it will be. Let's say now, no matter how uh, big your data set is or how complex your project is, with the help of this multi-agent framework, it is going to route your query to respective agent and will be able to build very complex use cases. So if you are interested, I'll come up with more complex use cases. Please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so this second agent is also working. Let's see whether, let's try asking question related to the order agent. So for example, let's say, what is the order ID of, let's ask wireless, or let's ask 4K monitor. Now let's see how exactly it will go ahead and extract the detail. You can see it is looking for connected agents. And okay, the order ID for 4K monitor is 5005. Let's go ahead and cross check. Orders 4K monitor, the order ID is 5005, meaning it is going ahead and extracting the details correctly. So let's click on view run information, and you can see in connected agents, it has queried the order agent and then it is extracting the detail. Meaning our agent is working fine. It is capturing all the details, conversation on thread, that is also working fine. With this, like, you can go ahead and ask multiple questions as well. So please go ahead and try it out. And if you want, you can ask multiple questions, meaning you can request coordinator agent, or you can ask questions to coordinator agent in such a way that the answer is available in two different vector store. So in that case, it will go ahead and extract the information from two different vector store. Let's say, for example, if you want to find out the particular product along with its product ID. So product ID information is there in orders table, product information is there in the catalog vector store. So accordingly, it will extract the information and give it to you. So one more thing I want to show you. So like, once you have built these particular agents, now if you want to consume these agents into your local environments, so you can just go to playgrounds, and from there you can copy the ready-made code that is available. So you can see this view code section, click on that, and it will give you the code based on your language. So you can select JavaScript or C# and it will give you the code. So for Python, let's say this is the particular code, we can go ahead and copy this code and we can quickly test whether it is working or not. So let me go ahead and open a notebook. So this is the notebook. I have already added the requirements. You will have to install these dependencies, and then this is the code with the help of which you will be able to load the information, or you will be able to call the agents. So let's go ahead and install the dependencies first. Okay, I have already installed most of the dependencies. Then you can see it is calling a project endpoint. So these are our default project endpoints, and then it is creating an agent with this particular assistant. It is getting this as it is getting this assistant. So this assistant is nothing but the one that we have created. You can see it ends with JMO. So let me show you that quickly. You can see the assistant ends with JMO. So this is the assistant ID. And then here you can pass, again, you can see it is creating the thread in order to capture the conversation. And here you can go ahead and pass your query. Let's say what's the cost of 4K monitor? And then you can execute this. Now it will create a thread, and from that thread it will manage the conversation, and also it will connect to the Agent Foundry Service that we have, multi-agent framework, and from there it will answer your question. So you no need to write any code to create those agents, and it will directly go ahead and utilize the service that is already created. So you can see the cost of 27-inch 4K Ultra HD monitor is $299.99. So it is working fine. So with the help of this simple code, you can go ahead and call the service that we have deployed, right? So how interesting it is. You no need to write any single line of code, and still you will be able to deploy the services, and the deployed service you can go ahead and easily consume them into any your local or production environment. So yeah, I hope this was helpful for you. And if you are interested in more such videos, please do like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share it with your friends. Also, if you are interested in learning more about the Azure Agent Foundry Service, please go ahead and find the Udemy course available in the description below. Please go ahead and check out my Udemy courses for this, where I have covered how exactly you can build the agentic AI applications with the help of Azure AI Foundry, and also how we can build the multi-agent framework with the help of Azure Agent Foundry Service. Both the courses are available in the description below. And also, please do not forget to explore the other videos that I have related to the Agent Foundry Service or multi-agent in my YouTube channel. Please go ahead and check out that. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon in the next interesting video. Thank you.